across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, fellas. Switch! Chance! 18 rattler.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
70 Ranger. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Bird sets up to throw it. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And some room to run now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Check 24. Check 6 guy. Check nickel.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Tight end right.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
We're going to work.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Check right. Watch 55. Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. Hey. 79 Broncos. 55's Mike, guys, 55. You ain't going nowhere.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Come on now.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Watch the screen.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Fellas, let's set a tone.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he is into the end scores his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Look at it. 58, Mike. 8. Silver. Rush in. Rush in. 20. Take 4. Check.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Get him, boy.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Ready? Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you. 52. Gray. Watch Mike. You're not ready. Check 52.
Now Newton.
52 to Mike. Hey, tight down. There you go.
Dancing to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Ready? Look at it. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. 8. Switch. Tighten up. Ready?
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Ready? Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. 58's the Mike. Great. Here we go. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58's the Mike. Hey, check.
On first down, it's Newton. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wide. 20. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch out. 8. Check 25.
It's going to be a jet sweep. Newton bats it forward. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
after one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Set, 180. Mike, by two. Oh, you got deep? No, check that.
From the red zone now, Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Wilson. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 15. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Start with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You ain't got nothing. Slam. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check. Pick the edge. Trap 60. Mike 55. Riggs. I got you, son.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Hey, slash Bronco. He's crashing. He's checking crack. Hey, alert 3. Check. Crunch.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
One play at a time. Here we go.
To get this up over the 20 to the 21. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Check it backer.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense.
Throwing is Hurts. Open name, it's Devontae Smith.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Come on, D. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
On 2nd and inches, Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. And it maneuvers one forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Dragon 60. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Here we go. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
Here's Hurts to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Carry there for Fournette as he's able to work his way for a gain of about 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
55's Mike, guys, 55. Hurry, 17. Watch the pass. Mike, 54.
Second and 5 now. Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Hurts fumbles it, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
Switch. Check. 20. Check hot route. Hot. You go tank.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a dump off here complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a third down.
58's the Mike. Watch the screen. Pass. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58's the Mike. Come on. Gun. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
They fake the give. Newton. Flushed out right. Man open here is Jones. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Out. 20. Check 26. 58.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Check 31. Hey.
One more time with Dobbins. And it will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Watch 15, Mike 15, all day, punk.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Eagling with it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
This one taken just inside the 10. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, get a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Bang, 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 bang. 20. Bang, bang. Hey.
Now Dobbins. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. And finally marked down at the 23. 80 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Ready? Look at it. 58's the mic. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Express. 58's the mic. 58. 58's the mic. Hey.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
58, boys. 58. 58's the mic. Here I come. 58, right over there. Right.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Dobbins. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 14-10. touchdown here to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for Philly. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Hurts. And this one's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Second and 10.
Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
Hey, check right, check right. Watching your five.
Get track.
They'll set up to throw. It's caught by Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
It's just me and you. Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm coming.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And once again, this is Sanders. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
123 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60, Panther 60. He's not going to get me.
Mike 55.
Go streak.
55. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Come 19, come 19.
Check 55 to Mike. Check.
They'll look to throw here.
That's trash. That's trash.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Tight end right. 20. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
New Mike Smith. Mike 52.
Rabbit. 8.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We call that a sack.
Harold Landry has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively.
Hey, 58 is a mic. Go
Newton now to throw. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Yes, Mike.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Eight.
Make these babies cry all the way back home.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
Newton on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
Rip left, rip left.
Check 98. Check 99. Shift.
Off play action. Newton completes it to Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is someone on the field got confused. Yes, he had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
With the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We own them. Mike 55. Mike 55. No gain on this defense. No gain.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Oh, here we go.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Hurts fumbles it. Fortunate to get that football back. Because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
long day. That's going to be a long day.
Mike 15. Mike.
Back to throw.
I'm about to take you to school.
Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Let's go, baby.
Kill. Under 10. Under 10.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
On second down, a run to Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Look at that, buddy. Mike 58, right there.
Hey, come on, come on,
20.
Check three.
Watch safety creep.
Eight.
Safety's creeping.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. On first down, Newton.
Watch the run.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Touchdown. Julio Jones. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Giants are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Gano for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
He'll fire it deep for Rager.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off near the 42.
Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
And you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and you've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Every day, any day.
Great.
Mike, 58. 58's Mike.
On first and 10, Newton. And he wisely will throw that one away. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
On second down now, Dobbins down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in winning the game as well. If it's not there,
they will take it on in for a giant touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
On first down, Dobbins. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Focus, defense, focus. 58's Mike, 58. 58's Mike. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Mike, 58, right there.
Come on. You better bring it.
Newton now to throw. And it's caught. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Beautiful throw right there on 3rd down, and it looked like this was going nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a first and goal at the one.
Let's get off the field, D. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic.
And they will take a knee here. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together